There we go, guys. I dumped it. Check it out. So here we go. Inside of a Gaylord. Just dumped it onto the ground. Yeah. So this is the same Gaylord I was going through earlier in the week. And I've almost got all of the DVDs out. So there's a few left. So the only way I could grab them, aside from jumping into the Gaylord, which wouldn't have made much sense because there's a bunch of CDs and I would have crushed a lot of the cases. Whoa, I went from 1 viewer to 7. Hey guys. So I just dumped the Gaylord and you can see into the bowels here. And I didn't want to jump in. The only really way I could do it is to dump it. So dumped it over, and as you can see, there's still some DVDs in here. I pulled out the majority of them, probably like 95% of them or so. And oh no. Is that better? Can you hear me? Let me know. Saying you can't hear me. Maybe it's my voice, guys. My voice is kind of bad right now. I'll try to talk louder, but I don't want to yell. I'm in the process of ordering a new microphone, or a microphone, external microphone, so you guys can hear me much better. I'll have that in a few weeks or so, once I get it all set up. So here we go, guys. Just sound is fine. Okay. Hi from the UK, Kath Palmer. Okay. Let me push it back a little bit just to show you. So this is what was left at the very bottom of the Gaylord. I'm just taking out all the DVDs so I can be done with those and then be able to grab the rest of the CDs. I don't have much time. I'll make this be a pretty short video, but just wanted to show you guys that sometimes you gotta get a little dirty and you gotta use some brute force to dump over the Gaylord. Let's see. There's still a lot of CDs in here, quite like a few hundred probably. I don't know what this is. Look at that. Sinbad the Sailor. But it's in another language, so it's DVDs. But as you can tell, I don't know. It's in another language. It has a barcode on it, so I'll scan it and see. But, you know, you never know. Find all kinds of stuff in here. Why is it called a Gaylord? I don't know. Probably have to look that up on Google. The original company that made them was called, I guess Mike knows, Gaylord, I guess. Yeah, I didn't know that either. So if that's true, well, that makes sense. So normally, guys, those people that buy bulk and have a little warehouse or big warehouse have what's called a Gaylord dumper, and they stick the Gaylord into the dumper, and then it lifts up gradually and slowly or all at once, dumps everything out, usually onto either a conveyor belt or a big table, wide table, and then you can sort through it. So that's a really easy and quick way to do it. Unfortunately, those dumpers are really expensive, thousands of dollars, even used ones from what I've seen. And I don't have the space for that either. I don't even have an electrical outlet in the storage unit, so I'm not quite there yet, but into the future maybe. Gaylord, okay. Let's see. So this one here, James Bond Ultimate Edition, Volume 3. I already found, over here I found Volume 1, Volume 2. This is Volume 3. I don't know how many volumes there are. I found another one. Oh, I found Volume 4 earlier. So clearly I have, if not a full set, pretty close. Whoa. I won't show you those. So, I've been finding this stuff here, which is kind of awkward. Girls Gone Wild. I don't usually find adult content in here, but occasionally it comes up, and that's one example. Can you even sell that on eBay, guys? Or is that something you get in trouble for? It doesn't, there's not nudity on it. And if there is, then it's like blurred out or whatever. Oh, there's more. So there's another one. And another one. I found like 10 of these Girls Gone Wild DVDs in here. But anyway, let's see if there's another James Bond. There's some... Friends. I found a bunch of these Call of Duty ghosts. I probably found like, I don't know, 15 or 20. But this, I found another one, a bunch of another one, even more. So I don't know if that's worth anything. I have to look it up. Might not be worth much. I might have to just donate them because unless I try to sell them as a lot on eBay. Photoshop. That might be worth something. Nope. No one has any comments. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna keep digging in here. All right. Roswell. See, another one. VeggieTales. Let's see. America's Top Model. Another one. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Okay. I always like to see Blu-rays because those could go for some good money, especially in a lot. Are you? Which one are you talking about, Mike? Are you talking about? I don't know which one you're talking about. You said $25, $30. Yeah. So. Okay, so Sue said, yeah, Girls Gone Wild will sell, it seems. Yeah, I did a quick little look on eBay, and there were some that sold. Whoops, a good amount. I just wasn't sure if it, I mean, if they're selling on there, I assume it's okay to sell them. Yeah, we'll see. I just don't want to get my account in trouble or whatever, but if people are doing it, I guess it's all right. So... keep on finding the Girls Gone Wild. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. I think that's it. So this was all the last DVDs I pulled out. I'm just gonna bring them over if I can. So far out of this Gaylord, I pulled, can't see me. Here you can see. Those are all kids there. Those two. Those two are kids. Those two piles, that's all TV shows, series. Look how many of these I got. It's those three stacks. Crazy. I might have to just donate them because I looked them up on eBay and they're not worth anything individually and not worth much on Amazon. So I don't know if it's worth it to even try. Do you think it's even worth it to sell? Like, I mean, look how many there are. Look at that. What is that? 50, 100? I don't know. In a big lot on eBay for pretty cheap. I don't know if it's worth it. So these are the CDs I pulled out so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks, and I'm starting another one. And then I have all those that are still in there. So far of these non-kid DVDs, I've made lots of 50, and I've made 8 lots so far. So this will be my 9th, and then I'll probably do, I might not be able to round out the 10th, but if I do 10, that's about 500 non-kid DVDs, but then I got at least 200 here. So that's kind of how much I'm pulling out of the Gaylord. Okay. So yeah, I'm just trying to finish off this Gaylord because I'm gonna be picking up some other Gaylords on Tuesday of only CDs. So I'm just trying to make enough space so I can fit them in here. I might have to put one Gaylord in my garage, but we'll see. Hopefully not. But Tuesday morning I'm gonna be picking up about half a dozen, 6 or 7 Gaylords, not sure. Renting a truck and with a lift gate, so I'll be able to, you know, put them up there. Well, actually, he has a forklift, so he can just put them up there for me, and I'll use my pallet jack to move them around. But what do you call it? In order to put them back on the ground and put them into my storage unit, I've got to have a lift gate because I don't have a forklift. So, and they're a little too heavy. So I'll be doing that, getting a bunch of CDs. I don't know how many CDs each Gaylord, maybe like 3,000 or 4,000. Let's see. There we go. You knew that was going to happen. I just got to move these out of the way. Yeah, guys, so I don't know if you have any questions or comments. Please let me know. If you do, Lord. Let me see if you guys have any questions or comments about anything at all. Okay, so somebody said, sell the empty cases as replacement cases. Are you talking about the DVD cases? Oh, you're talking about the, sorry. You're talking about these? Oh, so list them as they are, like brand new, and just say, well, you know, can be used for replacement cases. Is that what you mean? That really works? Okay. Do a yard sale, $1 a piece will add up. Yeah, we've done some yard sales. Do they allow yard sales out of your storage unit? I don't know. Good question. Only thing I know about the storage facility is they do auctions for people that didn't pay their storage bill and you know, left their stuff. But as far as that, I'm not sure. Your bulk purchases are proving to be quite successful even when you bundle together. Perhaps it's not worth the time scanning them and just list in bulk. Yeah, for the adult the non-kid DVDs that I'm doing 50 each, I'm not scanning them or anything. I'm just, you know, checking the disc to make sure there's a disc, number one, and number two, that there's not too much wear or not scratches or anything like that or cracks on the disc. And then that's it, really. So the only ones I look up DVDs are ones that stand out to me, and over time I've kind of gotten better at that. So they're ones that are I've never seen before, or it looks like an indie film, or whatever it may be, or it's educational. I'll look those up real quick with the eBay app because I didn't realize that. Found out like a few weeks ago that you can scan barcodes with the eBay app, and then it'll show me, if that's worth selling on eBay because I can't sell them on Amazon. DVDs on Amazon. So I'll get as I go through it, I'll probably get like 20, 30 individual DVDs, or yeah, DVDs that I'll be able to sell on eBay. But the rest of them will either be kids lots, or they'll be non-kid lots, movie lots, and then I'll do TV show lots. And then I also have a stack here. Let me see. Hold on. This stack here is video games. Well, these are all video games here, but those are all the same. But those are video games. There's some Xbox 360. There's a lot of PS2 in there. So I might do some lots with that. So Mike asked, what's a good price for a Gaylord of CDs or DVDs? So for my mixed media Gaylords, I'm paying $200 a month, and I've been told that's good. And it's proving to be good because there's just a lot of money in there between the CDs for FBA, the CD lots for eBay, some individual CDs for eBay, individual DVDs for eBay, as well as DVD lots. So there's a lot of money in there for sure. I've heard from other people around $200 for the mixed media. Now, if it's only CDs, I don't know if it's cheaper or more expensive. I would imagine it's probably right around there, because the guy I'm buying them from is giving to me at a discount because he has too many and he just wants to get rid of them. But he was going to charge $200 a Gaylord for just CDs, but I thought that was a little high. But he just, without me saying anything, offered a lower price, cut it in half basically. So yeah. Let's see. So I guess I will try to sell the Girls Gone Wild. We'll see. So here's the last stack. So I'm going to see if I can put the camera down here so you guys, well, here, maybe here. So the camera's actually on top of the kids' DVDs. It shouldn't fall. Okay. You must be getting in. Yeah. Yeah, Sue says you must be getting in shape. So much work. Yeah. It makes you sweat. Oops. It definitely makes you sweat, that's for sure. I mean, I try to keep in shape anyway. Exercise. I play soccer and do some yoga and go to the gym. Oh Lord. Yeah, so this is in a different language. I believe Vietnamese, but oh, well, there it says Vietnam. So, but there's no barcode, and I'm just donate it. Here's the thing that I would rather, I've come to the point where this is probably the most efficient I've been getting through a mixed media Gaylord. I just came to the point where I needed to, things either need to go to Amazon first, FBA merchant fulfilled, eBay, individually or in lots, or declutter. And then after declutter, they get donated. I don't keep them around unless there's something that I want personally, but I don't keep too much stuff, for me or for my family. Occasionally I will, because I don't want to bring tons of stuff into the house. But that's kind of where I am. So so right now, where'd it go? Oh, did I do that? So I'm at that point which is good, where I just don't want to keep things. So I'm not putting things to the side, scratching my head saying, well, what am I going to do with that? If I can't send it to Amazon or sell it on Amazon, sell it on eBay, or sell it to the clutter, then it's got to be donated. I have to get rid of it because I don't want to. My problem was I was getting all this stuff stacking up, and it was just too much. and it was taking up too much space and stressing me out. so so I didn't want to just didn't want to deal with all of that. That's the thing. You get so much with bulk. If you're in bulk now, you know, and if you're going to get into it, there's just so much. It's like having the thrift store brought to you, but you have to go through it yourself, and you can't hoard and just keep stuff that's not going to make you any money. Um, yeah. So, so I just, I grab a CD, DVD, take a look at the disc, make sure it's there. A lot of times, not a lot, but sometimes the the DVD won't be there, and so I toss it. Of course, like okay, here you go. So this is missing two. They might have fallen out. Um, See, that's the dilemma, right? They may have fallen out. So I'll kind of just put that over there to the side for now, just in case I find the DVDs loose over there in what's left, because that does happen occasionally, or a good amount anyway. I mean, this one, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of got like, it's hard to see, but it doesn't have scratches, but it's got a weird cloudy look to it. It should be okay though. Sometimes, I've seen enough DVDs to have a good idea of what should play without a problem, but you never know. So, oh, there you go. Call of Duty's missing. Oh, Friends. There's a lot of Friends DVDs. Oh, okay. No one else has anything to say. Videos. Oh, I think I have to cut the video right about now because oh, look at that. Okay, so here's an example, right? Out cold. The DVD's there, but look at that crack. Where is it? Whoa. Look at that. See that? That's nasty. So that's a perfect example. A lot of times this one has both, but sometimes one of them will be missing, and it'll just have the movie will be missing, but the bonus features, special features, whatever will still be there. So, I'm a fan of donating or throwing things away. Throwing things away if they're really messed up, broken, missing, whatever it may be. But I'm a big fan of that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Whoa. So I just don't want to hoard it. I don't want to keep it for no good reason, really. I try to donate stuff, or I donate stuff that's not really messed up or whatever it may be. Let's see. I'm gonna count here. So I've got what looks like about 50. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 46. 46. So 4 more. That's the other thing. Even though I have, a couple of stacks here of DVDs, you just, between ones that are missing or cracked or damaged, there's not, a lot of times there's just not enough. It takes longer to get the 50 is what I'm saying. It looks like it's not going to take that long, but it takes longer than you would think. So a lot of the DVDs, I wouldn't even say, not in the majority, not even like close to that. But, so that's, okay. There's a ghost in here. Did you hear that? Sounds like something fell on the roof. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So 2 more. Yeah, so sometimes it takes a little bit of time to find enough to complete the lot that I'm making, the 50. The Andy Griffith show. It's there. 4 episodes, so that's 50. That one's done. So let's see if you guys had anything else to say. Lisa says, I bought from a guy who sold out his storage unit, who advertised on Craigslist by appointment. He had hundreds. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, actually, Lisa. Maybe for, I don't know what that would be for. I mean, maybe the rock revolution, but that's a good idea. That's something to think about. Do you have free cycle, free something in your area? Perhaps you could give your waste away for free, and crafters or artists could use them. Yeah, there is a free cycle. There's also the what's it called, like Little Free Library, which is not CDs or DVDs, it's books, but I'll probably be using that too. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I usually just throw away stuff that is the disc's missing or destroyed. Otherwise I'll donate it. But other than just donate it to Goodwill, I mean, I should have some other options to go to, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think I have anything else to say. Glad you guys came to join for a while. We had up to 17 viewers, which is awesome. It's funny, when I make a video during the week, I usually don't get, I'm surprised if I get as much as 10. Usually it's like 6, 7, 8 at most. And when I do it on the weekend, it's fun to get, that many live viewers. Because I do miss making videos, and doing it live is pretty fun too, and enjoy the interaction. Denise asked, do you think this would be profitable if you just did it on eBay? And by this, you mean CDs and DVDs? Is that what you mean, Denise, if you're still here? So for CDs and DVDs, yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of profit with DVDs and CDs too. I'm selling individual CDs on eBay that I can't sell on Amazon. Can't sell for a profit on Amazon. Either the price is too low. Usually the price is too low. There's too much competition, that type of thing. I don't sell DVDs on Amazon, so I only know eBay. But there's a lot of profit in DVDs on eBay, either in lots for sure, or individually for certain ones. I just try to keep them in lots unless they're unique, unique or more rare. So I don't mind sitting on it for a while. Even waiting a month to sell something for $20, $25 or more is well worth it. For instance, this week I sold a CD that was from the 90s, 91. It was like a rock band called like Taurus, and I sold it for $40, well, $39.99. This was one that I can't remember if it was on Amazon that had a listing or not, but for whatever reason, I sold it, put it up on eBay, and it sold right away. It sold within like a day or so. And there was another copy on a different website, Discogs, which you might be familiar with if you sell DVD or CDs, and they had it for like $100, I think. So I was wondering, initially I was going to put it up there for $30, and then I decided, well, I'll try $39, and then it sold so fast, I was thinking, well, maybe I could have sold it for $50, probably. I guess because it's that rare. And there's enough of there's not a big following, but there's a loyal following, and clearly people are looking for it on eBay. Okay, yeah. Do you think this would be profitable if you just did it on eBay? Yes. Yeah. So the CDs I send into Amazon, FBA, like 100 or so out of each Gaylord, 120. I could probably sell those on eBay, but it depends though. I mean, the fees are much higher on Amazon, much lower on eBay. So the fees are like less. I think it's, for me now that I have a store, it's like 9.15%, I believe. And then PayPal takes a little fee as well, but it's definitely like 13% or something, 12%. I'm not sure exactly. It's around there, but less than 15%. And then you go to Amazon and you're looking at a lot higher, depending on the price point. I mean, if you're selling a CD for $9.95 on Amazon versus selling one for $39, the fee's going to be smaller the larger the sale is, the bigger the sale is. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of CDs you sell on eBay or on Amazon, you could probably sell them on eBay for sure. Whether or not you'd make as much profit it depends. I mean, you'd have to compare, right? If you don't want to do Amazon, just see what they're selling for on eBay, and see, take the 15%, 12%, whatever it is, out of fees, and see if it's going to be about the same as Amazon. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I like Amazon for books and for CDs because there's a lot of them that they'll sell fast and potentially for good money. And of course, the whole not having to ship it myself is helpful as well. Okay. All right, guys, I got to go. But I appreciate as many as 17 people, or probably more actually, but our peak viewers at once. There's 11 of you still here. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to make more live videos, and maybe someday in the future I'll make actual edited videos. But for now, they're just going to be live, and I'll answer any of your questions the best I can. Please leave comments below if you're watching this later, if you have any questions about anything. Or whatever it may be, or if you want to see a video talking about a certain topic, let me know. And as always, remember, keep booking.